heading over to my buddy Garrett's bins today. We got to clean out some corn. We don't have enough over there to make a full load on an 18-wheeler, so we're going to load up what we do have there, bring it home in the dump truck, put it in our bin with the corn that we have at home as well, and that way we'll have a full load for them. So we're heading over there now and get some footage of that operation and Garrett's bins as well. That's the facility. There's Garrett's bins there. We use a couple in the front and one in the back. So we're gonna head around out back and get loaded up. Not bad, not bad. Back up a little more and let's see, we'll back up another 15 feet. So we gotta go down and get the tractor, bring it around, get that hooked on the PTO. After that's flowing a little bit, we'll get inside, shovel it down so we can get that door open. And then we'll do some more shovel and then we'll get the sweep auger, put that in. So let's get rolling. So when we're harvesting and bringing grain over, it goes in underneath there. There's a sump right underneath in the floor in the concrete, and we unload into there, through the grates, and goes up the auger, bucket elevator, and then gravity into that wet bin. And then from the wet bin, then it goes inside through that auger, lots of augers, and then it goes. From there you have options. You can go into the dryer, you can go into this cleaner, this old cleaner, does an awesome job. Run it through there, clean the grain after it's dried, and then it goes another bucket, another auger, another bucket elevator into a bin. It could go right into a truck and leave through that pipe. Then goes out of this bin and into another bucket elevator, which then takes it up and diverts it, whether it's going to go into a cross auger to some other bins, or it goes out through a different cross auger to these larger bins that are out here. But that's where Garrett stores his corn in the big one there, and his soybeans in this one here. So, and some small grains in these bins out front. All right, we're gonna get the tractor, bring that around. Hopefully she starts up. Gotta hook up the battery. Turn the key on. You got to pound on the dash till the fuel gauge pops up. Then you know you have good connection. Then you start her up. We'll let it warm up. Now we'll move it out back. All right, while that's warming up, we'll go get the PTO out so it's lined up. You can back right up to it. So we gotta put it in gear and start it because clutch doesn't work. Put it in fourth gear. see how she looks. This is a sweep auger. When it gets down low enough, in the center, in the sump, where it's coming out right now, they got this little steel peg sticking down. Now, it fits right down inside the sump. There's a hole for that. So we put that down in there and power it up, and it runs that floating. That auger will carry the corn to the center to the sump hole. Go down in there and show you what that's all about. We got a homemade piece that we built, put in here. Was it 2 winters ago, I guess? We had a leak in the roof, and so some water got in, and some of the corn right on the very top got a little bit moldy. And so when corn unloads out of a bin like this, believe it or not, it comes right from the top down first. So as that center corn rolls down, comes down, almost funneling down through the center, that a chunk of hard moldy type corn set right over that sump hole. And so sump hole, yeah. So we had a heck of a time getting the corn out of here. And now, so we made this tree. I'm not original, I didn't come up with this, other people do this. So we copied other people's ideas. We made this tree and we put it over it. So any corn that comes down and any chunks or anything, that they'll hit that instead of blocking the whole entire hole. They'll just cover over a part of it. As you can see, like right there, this chunk here. So we'll go back out. It's about time to move the truck anyway. We got to get this down below the door. There's gonna be some corn around the door that won't be stuff to move out and sell. It'll be a little wet. Some moisture gets in through there, and we take that home, feed to the hogs. They like it. Getting up there. When I was loading tractor trailers, I had to use that string just to angle that chute over. And buckets and drop buckets, just so they'd angle over a little bit better. Just more clearance for him to get his trailer under, but we don't need that anymore now. So well, that's a load. There might be more in there than I thought, but I'd still rather get it home and load from there anyway, and not be sure if I got a full load for a big truck or not. So we're in good shape. We're gonna take this one home, and we gotta swing the auger around there and get set up, and then we'll unload that. Well, we're back home. Now we're just gonna spin this auger around, get it cranked up, and set it up to fill the bin. So that's the fun part. That's got to go in a little bit. Let's do this. Not much, because it goes down. Then I got to come in maybe 6 inches. That's about it. Calling in some help. Just give the bottom of that a little shove. We only got to go 6 inches. Probably good.
Oh, there?
Who wants to go up and tell me if I'm lined up for it?
And go further?
Yeah, you gotta. I'm gonna crank it down a little bit, so you just tell me when. I want to be above it some, okay?
You're above it a little.
Do we need to go in more, or is that pretty good?
Is it going into that one thing?
Yeah, it's gonna shoot right in there.
No, it doesn't matter where it goes in here.
No, as long as it gets inside of it.
Then it's fine.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah.
Just grabbed the tractor. We're gonna hook it on to run the PTO on the auger. The kids are home now from school. 2 of them are. Jimmy's still at school. We'll get him about an hour from now. So we won't have time to go back and get the other load out of the bin today. Because Mama's working late, and when Jimmy's here, I got him. And so yeah, so we'll just get it in the morning. We'll finish this video up in the morning with that part. Get this load going though, and yeehaw. Watch your fingers. Put it on that rail. Just like that. With a mouse. Jack, help that come. We just gotta get it over that strap. There you go.
What did he say?
Watch your fingers when you do that. Why don't you climb up in here and do that, okay? Nice. Okay. Kids are in the bin playing around. So I'm gonna run a little bit of corn in there, mess with them. Not nearly enough. I'm not gonna hurt them whatsoever, but it will be funny. Think that's enough to mess with them? What's up, boys? Yeah, just coming over the hill again here, back to Garrett's. So Garrett's bins here, they're actually on Andy's property. Kind of a funny story, funny deal how that all worked out. And but the facility is Garrett's, and the land it sits on belongs to Andy Horton. Now we're just pulling in, we'll get loaded up, get the second load out of here. I don't know, there might be more than one board here. We'll see. Gotta get a path to the door opened up. That way I can open the door, get the sweep auger put in here. The sweep auger has to sit down on the floor level. Get going. Look at that picture. My wrench isn't big enough. Had to get a bigger wrench. And it's metric, so I have to get a metric crescent wrench. Cross augers running a slower RPM than our sweep auger, I guess. I have replaced this motor and it probably is spinning a bit faster than it used to. I had a heck of a time. I didn't have another wrench to get the bolts off for the bottom door. When I was bringing the sweep auger in, there's one more door to swing open. Well, I wasn't able to get that. That's kind of painful getting that stupid thing in here. Probably look like an idiot. Heavy enough, but then to go over another door is annoying. It's awkward. Here's that Christmas tree I was telling you about. They're built to the bottom to keep slugs from blocking the sump hole. Just angle iron and rebar with a little peg to go down in the hole. Trying to record this stuff definitely slows me down a little bit, but let's see. If I can connect to the GoPro, that's out in the dump truck. And I'll be able to look and see how full it is from here. That's kind of cool. Starting to get a little dusty in here. It wasn't bad until I started shoveling it around. That part I like. I can just look from here and see how full it is. Pretty cool. Well, it isn't all gonna fit, so I'm gonna run this back and unload it and come back at the last one. Might as well. You know, I probably could have just filled the 18-wheeler right here, but I don't want to screw around wasting their time and having a partial load. I'm shaky, huh? So I opted to bring it home, and there's more here than I thought. I measured it when it was in a funnel shape, you know, so it kind of goofs you up. But pretty good hill to go up here now. Must be heavier than I was yesterday. I went up yesterday in third gear, no problem. Today she's struggling. Gonna lose it. Almost didn't catch that one. Good old Rich. Take it out, put it in a different bin, take it back out. What's up? Well, I'm gonna go up and get a grease gun and a couple wrenches, check the gear oil and the gearbox on the auger, and otherwise this project's over. Yeah, seems kind of goofy probably, all this moving of corn, but yeah, I goofed up, I measured wrong, so we could have fit it all on the truck, but no big deal. It's here. Better safe than sorry. So, well, just a little moving corn. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. We're trying to get more videos out here now, so hit that like button, and if you like what you see, then subscribe. We'll be putting out more. Thanks a lot.